Hello guys, welcome back to Pause and welcome back to Planet Coaster. So it's been an absolute age since we've been here in the game, but as the Planet Zoo beta has now come to an end, it's about time we got back into this game. One thing also which we have not touched for a long while is our Pirate Dark ride. So we did start this quite a few months ago, and I kind of just didn't make any more episodes. So we are back in here at the request of one of my Patreons, so thank you for the suggestion to come back into this ride. So let's continue on with where we basically stopped last time. So if you haven't checked out the rest of this series so far, I do recommend going back and watching the previous episodes to see how we've got to this point. However, the last thing we did, we put in this little village scene here, and then we put in the first drop and all the effects therein, and then this leads down here into what is going to be the next section of the ride. So that is what we're going to work on today. So like I said, if you have not seen the rest of the series so far, check that out first, and yeah, let's get cracking. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and if you go on to enjoy this video, don't forget to give us a like down below. Right, let's get started. So it's great to get back into Planet Coaster. It's been ages since we've been done anything in here. I mean, I think the last thing we did was World Discovery, which is something we're going to get back into as well, so don't worry. I'm just finding my feet again with the game. I'll tell you one thing is completely weird, like, I forgot some of the buttons. It's like, Planet Coaster is pretty much the only game I used to play. I'm having sort of 2 weeks straight on Planet Zoo. Some of the little shortcuts to different buttons and a few little things. I had to actually look up some buttons when I first come onto this game. That's how long it's been since I've been on here, which is not great because I love Planet Coaster. It's my favourite game, so it is really good to get back into it. And a big thank you to the sort of Patreon suggestion of coming back in here, as yeah, we did kind of leave it hanging, and I quite like the theme. I'm a big sort of pirate theme fan anyway, like Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it's an excellent attraction, and this is sort of my take on it. So anybody that is new here, hello and welcome. So we do various different Planet Coaster themes, rides, series on the channel. We've done various parks over the time, and then some standalone little mini series like this one where we've sort of built one specific ride based on a theme. So the first one we did was an adventure themed boat ride, which was a bit like a Jungle Cruise style ride. So that was our first main one we did, and it went down really well here on the channel. We've had a few other bits and pieces. We have done a standalone water coaster build, which you can also find on the channel, and a few others that we started and never quite finished, which is the general sort of theme of the Planet Coaster stuff, if I'm being honest. And then we do have various different actual big park build series that we've done on the channel as well. Some that we have finished, some that are still ongoing. Like we do have our World Discovery, which I just mentioned a few minutes ago, which is a sort of a big Epcot World Showcase style park that we started building when World Discovery, or whatever it was called, came out. So that is one of the main parks we are doing at the moment. Our sort of more budget conscious family run park, we kind of have left at phase 1, is Hysteria Valley, and that's something we might get back to at some point. So again, have a look back on all these series. There's plenty of content to sort of get into in this little couple of weeks break between the beta of Planet Zoo ending and the full game releasing, which is where most of our content will be come November. So yeah, all these little bits and pieces from Planet Coaster are still ongoing. They are taking us a while. We're not as I'll hold my hands up completely. I am not able to get this content out there sort of daily. It takes too long. Most of it is this. What you can see now is time-lapse footage with me kind of just talking over it. So it does take a while to produce, but I think the end result, it works out quite nice. So that is the general gist of what you're going to find on this channel, as well as a few other bits and pieces. We play random games, if I'm being honest with you, as well. So it's kind of Planet Coaster simulation stuff, and then every now and again we'll throw in a few random games here, there, test a few things that get sent to us, and just, yeah, have a little random play around. So If that's the kind of stuff you're into, don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, stay up to date. Big welcome to all the new guys who have joined since the Planet Zoo beta. So yeah, thank you for joining the channel, and yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy the stuff we put out. So back to the little pirate ride then. So there wasn't any real reason why I stopped this series, if I'm being honest. It just kind of fizzled out. I focused a lot more on the world discovery, and then just kind of stopped playing the game altogether. So there wasn't really a specific reason. But to get back into this, it has been quite fun. Like I always had this plan. I always built this ride at the start with that little sort of hole in the rocks to look down onto this scene. I had that plan all the way from the beginning. I just never got around to it, so it was really good to get back in here and actually put that scene in. And it's the only place really in this ride we're going to be able to use the big Grand Galleon, because it is absolutely huge. So yeah, it's the only place really we're going to be able to use it as you're looking down onto it. It does end up making the building, the show building in this section, quite large, but that's fine. It's a big budget thing. I mean, the big boat battle scene that's in the real Pirates of the Caribbean is a big scene anyway, and that's what I've kind of gone for here, inspiration wise. Ours is a little bit more detailed, because generally, really, on that scene in the Disney ride, Disney version, it is quite empty. You've got the boat, you've got a slight sort of cloud and sun effect, or it might be like a moon effect on the wall, and then really you've just got water explosions going off. So it's pretty basic really in the grand scheme of things. So our version, we've made it a little bit different. So we've added a kind of piratey village along the top of the wall here on the left hand side, who are firing and attacking the boat, which is in the middle. So that's what we've gone for. We haven't done any triggers or anything like that yet. I don't think we need to here. I think it's going to just be generally quite a looping scene of pirate on pirate action. Calm down, folks. So that's what we've done here. So a few little animatronics go in. We've put in some cannons. We've put in some water splashes and also a few smoke effects around the area. Again, like I said, not triggered. They are just off on random, which I quite like. I think in a scene like this, I don't think it needs to be too triggered, as you are in here for quite a while. So that randomness of it, I think, will work quite well. We'll add some sound effects, music, and that kind of stuff to the scene once we do that later on. We haven't done that in this episode, but yeah, generally that is about it for this scene. We do put in the building, well, most of the building, to kind of just cap everything off and fill that in. But yeah, generally it is pretty much complete by the end of today, so it's good to get back in here. Like I said, we will carry on this, but there's only a little bit more to go really. There's just the final couple of scenes which are going to sort of be a little bit more cave-like, a bit smaller. This is your sort of big grand scene, and then yeah, we'll end the ride really, and then we'll do a big old POV to show off what we've done, add some music, finish off the lighting, and maybe put this up on the Steam Workshop if anyone cares or is interested. But yeah, a few people have asked actually about this series, so obviously it might be a little bit of a following out there. Hopefully people have found it again. I mean, if you're watching and listening to this now, hello, you found it. But yeah, the YouTube algorithm is not the best really, so with it being quite a few months between episodes, I don't really know how that'll work, but hopefully people have found it. If not, it's something you can look back on in 20 years time, when I've probably died or something and stopped YouTube, and it's just my legacy of my unfinished Planet Coaster content is still out there for the world to enjoy, or not enjoy, as it's up to you, whatever. I'm still here regardless. So let's have a very brief little couple of minutes talk about what's going to happen then between now and Planet Zoo, as I have briefly mentioned at the start of the video. So I am going to sort of fill this month gap with Planet Coaster stuff. I might do a couple of things at the end of the month towards Halloween. Haven't decided just yet. As we did did we call it last year? Paul's Graves, I think we called it. It was either last year or the year before. We did a little bit of a Halloween theme for a couple of videos. It didn't go down well, if I'm being honest with you, but we might try it again this time. And yeah, so expect maybe some kind of Halloween-y content. If you've got any suggestions actually for Halloween games you'd like to see, let me know. Drop them down in the comments below. Send me a message on Discord or Twitter or something, and we can see what we can do. One of the big things we did last year actually was a Halloween build in Planet Coaster, so that might be something we could look at doing as well. Maybe just a 2-3 part series, building something spooky. I think that'd be quite nice. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions, like I said, just let me know down in the comments. Right, that's about it for the time lapse. So let's leave you with a little bit of sort of real-time footage as we look through what we've done today. Okay, so that just leaves me to thank you guys ever so much for watching this episode. There'll be more coming from Planet Coaster over the next couple of days, and there'll be more from this Pirate Dark Ride coming as well very soon, as we aim to get this thing finished off. So thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a big like down below. Don't forget to give us a comment, or if you have any questions or anything like that, there's Twitter, Discord available. All the links are down below in the description. So if you would like to get involved with the channel, those are the ways to do that. But for now, guys, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.